Letter 62 by Charles Lamb. Charles Lamb to Thomas Manning, P.M., August 9, 1800. Dear Manning, I suppose you have heard of Sophia Lloyd's good fortune, and paid the customary compliments to the parents. Heaven keep the newborn infant from star-blasting and moon-blasting, from epilepsy, marasmus, and the devil. May he live to see many days, and they good ones, some friends, and they pretty regular correspondents, with as much wit as wisdom as will eat their bread and cheese together under a poor roof without quarrelling, as much goodness as will earn heaven. Here I must leave off, my benedictory powers failing me. I could curse the sheet full, so much stronger is corruption than grace in the natural man. And now, when shall I catch a glimpse of your honest face-to-face countenance again, your fine dogmatical skeptical face, by punchlight? Oh, one glimpse of the human face, and shake of the human hand, is better than whole reams of this cold, thin correspondence, yea, of more worth than all the letters that have sweated the fingers of sensibility from Madame Sévigné and Balzac, observe my larning, to Sterne and Shenstone. Coleridge is settled with his wife, and the young philosopher at Keswick with the Wordsworths. They have contrived to spawn a new volume of lyrical ballads, which is to see the light in about a month, and causes no little excitement in the literary world. George Dyer, too, that good-natured heathen, is more than 9 months gone with his twin volumes of ode, pastoral, sonnet, elegy, Spenserian, Horatian, Aconsidish, and Masonic verse. Cleo prosper the birth. It will be 12 shillings out of somebody's pocket. I find he means to exclude personal satire, so it appears by his truly original advertisement. Well, God put it into the hearts of the English gentry to come in shoals and subscribe to his poems, for he never put a kinder heart into flesh of man than George Dyer's. Now farewell, for dinner is at hand. C.L. Southey's letters contain a glimpse, as Mr. J.A. Rutter has pointed out, of Lamb and Manning by punchlight. Writing in 1824, describing a certain expression of Mrs. Coleridge's face, Southey says, "First, then, it was an expression of dolorous alarm, such as Lebrun ought to have painted, but such as Manning never could have equalled, when, while Mrs. Lloyd was keeping her room in childbed, he and Charles Lamb sate drinking punch in the room below till 3 in the morning, Manning acting Lebrun's passions, punchified at the time, and Charles Lamb, punchified also, roaring aloud and swearing, while the tears ran down his cheeks, that it required more genius than even Shakespeare possessed to personate them so well. Charles Lloyd the while, not punchified, praying and entreating them to go to bed, and not disturb his wife by the uproar they were making." Southey's reminiscence, though interesting, is very confusing. Lamb does not seem to have visited Cambridge between the end of 1799 and January 5, 1800. At the latter date, the Lloyds were in the north. Possibly Southey refers to an earlier illness of Mrs. Lloyd, which, writing after a long interval, he confused with confinement. Balzac, not of course the novelist, but Jean-Louis Guez de Balzac, 1594–1654, the letter writer. 2 or 3 lines have been omitted from this letter, which can be read as written only in the Boston Bibliophile edition.